Okay guys, welcome to the Baltic Trackmania League Consolidation Final. We have SRK and Bits who are already in the final. We're currently playing in a double elimination bracket and we have two more spots that are distributed among 4 players here, among Vikenzo, Oris, Kasper and Kuzi. And we play in a so-called cup mode format. And yeah, cup mode works as followed. So we have 5 maps that will be played, as you can see here. I think 5 rounds on the track of 4. I'm not sure about that, but maybe SRK can give me more information about that. And point repartition of 10, 6, 4 and 3 points. And what you're gonna do here in this format is you collect points. You collect points till the threshold of 121 points. And then you activate the so-called finalist mode. So if you have surpassed this point limit or if you have reached it, you activate finalist mode and you have to win 1 more round in order to qualify yourself to the grand final of the Baltic Trackmania League. And SRK said to me that there will be 4 rounds per map. So let's go here with the first map. I've seen this one quite early in this competition, but I'm yeah, looking forward if players can make the ending. And now it's better to spectate because I have this camera, which is super nice to come in. And then I have also Oris on that one. But yeah, you can see Kasper a little bit further behind. Kuzi also not with best speed. So Oris versus Vikenzo. Let's go into Kuzi's perspective here. Since he's chasing them down at the moment, we can see Vikenzo and Oris. But again, the ending is deciding it. Who's risking it the most? But also, it is Vikenzo with a very aggressive jump there. Gets himself a lot of speed, as well as Oris, who didn't really have to steer that much on the grass. But it is still very close between them. Let's go here into Oris cameras, Oris point of view. As he gets attacked by Kuzi. Oh, looking good for Kuzi. Good approach here over the left. Oh, but Oris is completely dying in this part. And Kuzi will clock in that 6-pointer. Kasper in third. And Kuzi is finishing. Yes, wait. Oh no, Oris. Oh no. You have missed nothing. So, Oris not finishing. That was unfortunate for him. Just have to say that. But let's go to the next round as we have a perfect camera view here with my T-Tours camera skill. I'm a helicopter pilot. Just made my license yesterday and I can see that Kuzi already made that mistake. So that leaves us with Kasper and Oris, who is currently leading. And of course Oris hasn't gotten himself any sort of points in that prior round. So he's in dire need of those points already. Else he will really, yeah, like fall behind a little bit. Even if he just get a 6-pointer. Oh no. Oh, Oris. Rip Oris, and Kasper will overtake him. Let's go with Vikenzo here. Is he surviving the ending or not? That is the question that we're all asking ourselves. Because he has won already the last round. And that is a beautiful ending by Vikenzo. He's surviving it. Oris is not surviving it. Kasper taking the safe approach. Kuzi in third. And Oris. He's not finishing. Okay, Oris not with a finish. He maybe should have considered to respawn. But again, a no finisher for him. So after a mistake, that is not looking good for him. 0 points after 2 rounds. That is not good. Okay, I haven't drunk any water today. So I had to do it. But yeah, let's go here with the next round. Oris is again in the lead. So again, a very promising start for the Lithuanian player. As you can see, he's taking this jump very, very good. Very aggressive. Let's see who's behind him. We have Kasper behind him. Then is Kuzi betting out with Vikenzo. But yeah, Kasper jumps very far to the left. Had to release there, as you could have seen. And Kuzi is taking that 2nd position. Oris has 0.7 of a lead. Make it 0.6 now to work with here. So he can save it a lot. And he's really in need of that 10-pointer. And he's dying again. But Kuzi as well. But Kuzi was able to save it here. So Oris is getting that. Oh my god, what is happening? Kuzi is dead. And yeah, that was a very, very bad spot to crash in. He's able to finish. And it's Vikenzo not able to finish. What is happening? Yeah, was able to save it. I was thinking that. Oh man. So yeah, Kuzi all of a sudden was able to finish. So that was good for him. But yeah, Oris with a 10-pointer. And on the other hand, Vikenzo Oh my god, Kuzi, what are you doing? Ay. What is... What is happening? Oris and Kasper are the only players who are left on the field. So yeah, Oris in the lead again. So Oris with very safe starts here. But that wasn't the... Yeah, the hardest part of the track. The hardest part is coming up definitely, or coming definitely up now. The zigzag part and then the ending, of course. And the jump can also be hard because you really have to nail it. Don't want to jump too far left or right. But yeah, looking good for Oris so far. He's 0.6 ahead. Let's follow him. So he could have made that 40 points here because he was in the lead so many times. And again, oh my god, what are you doing, Oris? Why are you risking it so much? You were so far ahead. And now Oris is throwing for skins. Monka steer on the ice, but still gets that second position. Kuzi in third. And then we have Vicenzo also able to finish. So a round where every player is finishing, has finished. Clap. And that's top 6, by the way. I have no idea why Oris was risking this ending so much. I have no idea. But yeah, he threw away, I think, yeah, more than 20 points with that. So next map. And this one is again a map where I would say, yeah, Pepe Love. Oh my, what was that? Oris with a mistake. So I give a sneak peek. There's an ice section. So Kasper and Vicenzo are showing us the ice section. Where was that? There was that clip. That was actually, I think, my most viewed clip of last year. Approaching the ice section was the name. Because you can easily lose your gear there. And yeah, hopefully it won't happen. But it is not that easy, let's say it like that. Kasper is finishing the warm-up with a 48.89, so quite good time, I would say. Definitely a time where you can win a round with. But yeah, fun map pack, as the name that I cannot pronounce is translated into sausage. And yeah, Andres has posted in the clip, has 400 views. That was crazy. I just have to say that that was a very, very good point of view. And can we get a camera from up? You mean like that, or that I use this camera here, the T-Toys camera? Could also make that. Yeah, Kuzi with the first mistake. Then we have Vicenzo, Kasper, and Oris. We're fighting it out currently for P1. Vicenzo in the lead, Oris in second, Kasper in third. And I'm gonna go with my camera to this one here, because players will definitely land in here. Oh, everyone survives it. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Let's go here into the battle. But it's Oris in second, Kasper in third. But very good ice sections there. Very, very good ice sections. And yeah, all the three players have survived it. Where's Kuzi? Kuzi's able to finish. And he is also making that a risky jump. So that was a very good section from all the players here. Let's see. If I go into the free camera now, into this one. Ah, it's not changing to that one. Absolutely perfect. So I will just go into the free cam if no player makes a mistake. I think that's the best camera to spectate an event. As we see, no player making a mistake this time, but Kuzi again with low speed and finding himself in last position. Then we have Kuzi, Oris, and Kasper, Oris, and Vicenzo in top 3. But Kuzi also was coming back with a strong line here, so not looking too shabby for him. As it's very close, only 3 to 4 car lengths between them. And let's go here into this section. Kuzi, Oris, everyone seems to survive it. Vicenzo with a very good line. That was such a good line from all the players here. Vicenzo has made a small mistake there, but he's still not that far behind. Who's getting first? Kuzi or Oris? That is a very good fight here. What a crazy good round here. 14,000 between Oris and Kuzi. And that was a great round, indeed. Every time is below 49, and that was sick. That was a sick round. And Vicenzo is still in the lead despite getting that last position there. But you can see points are very close here. Only 9 points between top 1 and top 4. And of course we played till a point limit of 121. And then you activate the finalist mode. And you have to win one more round in order to advance into the grand final. Where we have SRK and Bits already awaiting for you. And Oris making that first mistake. And yeah, he has definitely made a good comeback after not finishing 2 rounds on that first map. but now struggles a bit. So Oris is very far behind, as you can see in the free camera here. He is almost 1 checkpoint behind. But let's go into this one here, as I'm following Kasper here for this section. Kuzi dying, Kasper with a very good turn here. Vikensu with overspeed. What is he doing? Vikensu with a very, very good amount of speed, but Kasper has a little bit more speed to work with. But it will be Vikensu winning it here. Yep, he will win it. Very risky exit here from the ice, but a 48.74 is enough to stay ahead of Kasper by just 500ths of a second. Kuzi in third and Oris in last, but everyone finishes. So yeah, crazy round here. Very risky stuff, but that's what you have to do if you want to eventually get yourself those 10 pointers that you are really looking for in this kind of format. I mean, 6 points are also fine. If you get 4 6-pointers in a row, that's also good, but the other players will eventually catch up to you if they just get a 10-pointer, you know, every now and then it could get harder to battle out the top 2 spot. Okay, but let's go with that. Kuzi, Vikensu, both dead. Kuzi with a dead respawn, so he had to respawn all the way back to that. Vikensu, in the meantime, also has died here. Kasper has died. Oh my god, what is happening? So Oris is the only player who is, yeah, he can also go for the safe finish, but he's not going for that. So that was the complete opposite of the of the second round that we have seen here. 3 people have completely died, and Oris was able to stay alive. So Oris was the player who died in that third round, and now he won it, and all the other 3 players have died. So that was the comeback for him. As we see the points, Kuzi is at 35 points. But now we have a map that maybe suits Kuzi a little bit better, because it's a map by Rioter. So shout out to him. That's a good map, and definitely a map that is, yeah, I would say a little bit harder because of some transitions. But it doesn't have an ice section, so that makes the map maybe a little bit easier again. But the full speed section can be pretty tight, and also like some parts can be a bit blind. Let's take just some jumps where you can misjudge your angle or stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's a map that yeah, is mixed, of course. It's full speed tech and then ends up with a dirt section. But yeah, players have to push it here in this section if they were falling behind. But definitely something that they can do, as we are coming closer to that end of the warm-up. 4 rounds on this map as well. And then we are going into the actual Consolidation final again. Good luck to the players. No one going for the speed slide there. It can be faster, but it's of course harder. And the entrance into that, onto the dirt, can be hard. As we see the first mistake here by Oris. Oris making that first mistake. Has crashed into the CP. Vikensu, Kasper and Kuzi are currently betting it out. As you can see in the bottom right corner. They're betting out Oris is dead. Kuzi is, yeah, not having the best speed. So he's also half a second behind, which is not that good for him. And Kasper and Vikensu are currently in the battle here. Vikensu with a beautiful drift section or tech section here, as Kasper is losing towards him. And also Kuzi coming closer here with a very good line over the dirt, very good entrance. And Kuzi with so much speed here, but didn't get the best turn in this one. So Kuzi currently in that third position, but he will overtake Kasper in the ending. But that is a great time here from Vikensu, 59.79. That is a great time. But a nice comeback by Kuzi there, who was finding himself half a second behind Kasper and was eventually overtaking him. So Kuzi is able to make something happen here. But it's also Vikensu who looks super strong on this one. Alright, next round here. Second round. Of course, we have 4 live rounds on each track with 1 warm-up beforehand. And yeah, let's see if someone makes a mistake this time. Oris a little bit behind, but better be a little bit behind than making a huge mistake and lose more than 5 seconds. So Oris is, yeah, not really feeling this track too much here. As you can see, he's currently in last, but gets a very good drift section here to start it off with. So this drift is pretty hard because you are so fast and you have to really judge this one correctly. But Oris did it pretty well, but Vincenzo is in the lead again. So Vincenzo looks pretty good on this one. As Oris gets attacked by Kuzi. Kuzi had a very good dirt section, but now makes that mistake. So Kaspar is capitalizing from that. But Kaspar making a mistake there on the inside as well. On the outside, and Kuzi as well. So a lot of mistakes. A lot of small mistakes there in the ending. So Oris will stay in second position. Kaspar on third. Kuzi on fourth. And Vincenzo again with a very good time here. 59.53 by Vincenzo. And this puts him up to 69 points. That is a very impressive performance for him so far. And yeah, let's go with the next round. Third round here. I think a small blunder happened by Oris here. Yeah, he lost a little bit of speed. Haven't captured that, but almost slid out there as all the players are approaching it from the outside. And Oris not getting the best approach here. You can see he loses progressively more speed over this part. He is almost half a second behind. Oris is pushing it though. Goes for a very aggressive approach and overtakes Kaspar here. And also comes close towards Kuzi. Vincenzo again in the lead. That is a very good performance here for him. For the Lithuanian player. So we can see 2 Lithuanian players here and 1 Latvian player. Who's currently in the last position. Which is Kuzi. But is on a good way on this round. But Vincenzo just praising him. Making that mistake. And yeah, hopefully my microphone is better now. I think I need a new XLR cable. I just have no idea. You guys have to tell it to me. I think I have to buy a new XLR cable. And yeah, hopefully it's better now. But yeah, I'm sitting on a rooftop. Yeah. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Why does my microphone have issues like that? It's not even 2 years old. Yeah. But yeah, I think now it's fine, isn't it? Okay, good. Yeah. I need to check really. It could be the XLR cable, but something like that. I have no idea. But yeah, you can see Vincenzo only with 3 points in that prior round. And with that, Oris has come a considerable amount closer, as well as Kaspar, who of course had that really unfortunate start in that round. And yeah, let's see here. Vincenzo is leading Kuzi with a very, very awkward approach. They're so far inside and drops so far behind. So he won't have a saying in this last round on this track, as Vincenzo is leading and takes that round by ease. Kaspar in second, Oris in third, but you could have seen Vincenzo not with a very good approach there. So that wasn't a good approach for him, but he was still able to stay alive. So, third map done. So the question is, my microphone, is it the XLR cable or is it my mic? That's the question that I'm asking myself. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see maybe... I mean, there's nothing on that. Maybe it's also the mix table. I could also use the other slots. Could be software, but what software could it be? It could be everything, right? Sounds like cable problem. I would say that as well. But static? Cable problem? I just don't know. How do I don't know, man. But yeah, that's the fourth map here by Tutatiem. A map where you can do a very risky ending that Vincenzo shows us here. Boop! And yeah, that was the risky ending. So maybe I'm gonna buy a new microphone. Just completely new good one, because this one is, yeah, wasn't that expensive, but hey, I have a good mixed table. Could also be the mixed table, who knows. But hey, let's go into the cast here, as it's coming closer and closer for the players of reaching the finals mode. I guess we're gonna see it onto the next map. Vikenzo is leading, as you can see, ahead of Kuzi and Kaspar, as Oris has fallen pretty far behind, 3.5 seconds, so he won't have a saying in this round. And yeah, it's Vikenzo. Not with a good line there, but gets a lot of speed. I was thinking that he didn't do it good. Let's see if Kaspar risks it here for the biscuit. Is he going for the zoom? Vikenzo's going for it! Vikenzo makes it as well as Kuzi, though. That was... What a risky line was that. 2 players have survived it in the ending, as Oris gets third out of Kaspar, who also tried it. He had to go for it and only lost 1 point in return. So Kuzi with 6 points, coming closer and closer towards Oris and Kaspar. But he still needs more than that. Vikenzo is dead. Oris is in the lead, so Oris not making a mistake here. That is nice for him. And Kaspar is also on the track, as Kuzi finds himself in second position. Looking good for him to take again home some points, but Oris is just pushing it. You can see it. Oris is on first, and Oris is doing it very good here. Very risky jump, though. Minimizes airtime by a lot. And with that, is extending his lead, but no, making that mistake. And Kuzi and Kaspar are passing him, and Vikenzo as well. So that was such a risky line, and let's see the ending here. Is Kuzi going for it? No, but Kaspar is going for it, and he's making it, but it's not enough because he was too far behind. Kuzi's taking 10 points, Kaspar in second, Vikenzo in third, and then we have Oris, who's not able to finish. So that is pretty bad for Oris here, as we are seeing him only 3 points short towards Kuzi. And yeah, that is definitely not a good thing for him. So Kuzi down, or up to third position almost, or actually second. He is only 4 points short, so 1 good round and he could elevate himself up to second. And currently it's looking good here, battling out with Oris, who of course didn't finish that prior round. But look at the line from Vikenzo. He is all of a sudden first again. Kaspar is so far behind. Then we have the battle for second between Oris and Kuzi here. But Vikenzo has the upper hand, or has still the upper hand. So that's a close battle. It will be all in the ending. This will be so close to call. Who's gonna go for the Zoop? Who's getting it the best? Vikenzo and Oris are going for it, and Vikenzo survives it. Oris actually didn't go for that, but Vikenzo takes that first position. That was a great round, and it was dead even before that Zoop part. Wow, what a crazy round here. And you can see the level here on this one. Oh, that is crazy. As my mobile phone just dropped on the floor. But I just don't care, because Baltic Trackmania League is more important than my phone. And we can see the first person by the name of Kuzi making that mistake. And we see Vikenzo and Kaspar in first and second, but also Oris is in the top 3 battle, but had a very awkward approach there in this section. Didn't really look too good. Vikenzo still leading, Kaspar in second. Oris is, yeah, also there. Kaspar making a small mistake there, so he is getting pressurized by Oris here on this part. Oris not going for the zoop. Vikenzo survives it. Kaspar as well. That was crazy. A 50.45. Also a good time here, I would say. And yeah, Vikenzo and Kaspar are just pretty good here, as Kuzi is also finishing, but only getting himself 1 or 3 points here. So that wasn't that good for him. And hello Proptor. And hello of course to all the other people who are in here. Hello. Map number 5. Map number 5. Vikenzo is at 116 points. He needs a second position in order to elevate himself up into the finalist mode. For the other people, it is necessary to deny Vikenzo in a maximum of 2 rounds the first positions. Since they have to get finalist mode themselves. Vicenzo is, look at that, he is 36 points ahead. That is sick. That is sick. That is a sick performance by them. By him, I mean. And the other players have to push it, as we have this map here, Hidden Passage. I think, for me, it was the best map of this competition. It had a lot of different parts in it. I really like it. And a map that is not like having a random ice section, which I, of course, don't like that much. So, let's go here. Warm-up has ended, and let's go with the maybe last map for one player here, for Vicenzo, who could well qualify himself to the grand final. Hello. Oris with a very awkward approach here, and Kasper is on P3 behind Vicenzo and Kuzi, who had it very good. Vicenzo with a different line here was able to not steal that much in this section. That was beautiful, but also Kuzi is going for that attack. Very, very nice lines there from both players. I just have to stress that one out. But Vicenzo is again in the lead. Vicenzo just seemed to be on another level in this consolidation final. Oris making that mistake, as well as Kuzi, so that's a free 6-pointer here for Kasper. But Vicenzo's on a very good time here. I think a 44 point something is WR, but a 44.63, 65.3 is a good time. So, great job by Vicenzo. Not sure what WR is, maybe someone can tell me in the chat. But this looks super good for him, and good luck to Vicenzo. 43.7, oh, that's, yeah. A little bit faster, I think. Just a little bit. Alright, so next round. Remember, Vicenzo's finalist. He could be the third player to advance into in the grand final, but currently it's looking like Kasper, but Kasper with airtime here. And Kasper is, yeah, not able to challenge Vicenzo in some way, so Vicenzo will use his first finalist attempt and will indeed qualify to the grand final, accompanying SRK and Bits. That is a very impressive performance by him, well deserved, and GG to him. So that was well deserved for him, but we still have one more spot to on stake, let's say like that. So Vicenzo is through here, and we still have some spots to go. One spot to go, but still some points to go, let's say like that, as Kuzi is currently on that third position. Not getting himself any sort of points in this round, so Oris and Kasper are capitalizing from that, and Kuzi will fall majorly behind because Kasper will overtake him, and also Oris is coming closer and closer towards that finalist mode. Look at that, Oris is able to clock in that 10-pointer. Yes, he is too far ahead for Kasper to overtake him, even though Kasper was coming closer, but Oris had more speed in the ending. So Oris is first here with a 44.64, and yeah, that is good for them, but bad for Kuzi. As you can see, Kuzi at 89 points. Safe amount of points, but still, yeah, a long way to go. Kasper just needs 2 victories in order to elevate into the finals mode. And also Oris could make it happen on the next map. Oh, Kuzi is flying off here. And Kuzi, this is not good for him. This really puts a dent into his motivation or into his mentality, because now he has to really risk it in every round in order to deny those 10-pointers to the other players. And also Kasper making a huge mistake. That was so unnecessary. Why just didn't he save it? And this means that Oris is getting himself that 10-pointer. Kuzi is actually rewarding himself with a 6-pointer, and Kasper is throwing away all the points here. Throwing away 2 points and giving 2 points towards Kuzi, and only gets 4 points. So that wasn't that good. And hello Ricard and all the other guys, of course. Vicenzo Well played, man. And also thanks for the follow from, how to pronounce, Sarah Film Tillas, I think. Oh no, it's Film Tillas. Sarah Film Tillas. Why was there L? It looks like an L in my font, but this font is so bad here on the mini feed. And I think I have to put a little bit more up. So thank you for the follow. So, last map, and that's the first map out of the map pack. And this could be the decider. This could be the decider. Jump. The map that we've seen already. Or is it a new map? Yeah, that's the new map, actually. Okay, I thought that is map number 5 again, so map number 1. Are there 6 maps in the... Oh, no, wait, actually, that's the map. Yeah, true. That's the map. I was completely forgetting about that looping. Okay, so, yeah, that's the first map again. The second rotation. So, it's map number 6. Okay, so... As always, it's just jumping here. Uh-huh. Sedge. Oh no, this is again a decider, guys. This is... Nah, there's no cut possible. Alright, let's go into this round here. As we have Oris and Kaspar surviving it, and Kuzi already dead again. So this will be another 4-pointer for Kuzi. Unless someone else, of course, makes that mistake. But Kaspar's leading, of course, also the builder of the map. So he certainly should like what he has built there. But yeah, it could also be a decider for him. As he is currently leading. But yeah, that is so close. That's such a close round. But I mean, it's a round that doesn't really matter too much. Unless both get first and second, because both of them will eventually get themselves finalist mode. But no, Kuzi will deny points towards Oris. And this was again a mistake by Oris here in this section. I cannot believe it. Oris is throwing away so many points, and with that he's at 108 points. And not, yeah, getting himself some sort of points. And actually, it would have only been a free round if Oris would have gotten first in this round. So it was actually important, but only to a certain extent when one scenario has come in the prior round. But yeah, Kaspar is only one second place short of getting himself up into the finalist mode, as he is, yeah, currently looking good here. Betting out with Kuzi here, as you can see, but gets a better line in this section. And Oris is leading. Oris is leading this round. And Kuzi goes for the attack. Kuzi with so much speed in this section. This was an incredible good line, and Oris is actually falling behind yet again. Let's go with Kaspar here in this last couple of turns. Kuzi is dead. I can't believe it. Kuzi is throwing for skins again. Kaspar and Oris are both dead here. That is so unnecessary what they are doing here. I have no idea how can they fail the ice so much. And yeah, Kaspar is in finalist. Oris is at 3 points. At third place with 108 points. Kuzi at 107 points. And yeah, Oris hasn't really understood the ice yet. He's too fast in every round. And with that, he is just throwing it away. So let's see. Kaspar is finalist. Of course, good luck towards him. Oris disliking that map. And this could be the, yeah, the advantage of someone building a map for a competition. And yeah, this could decide it all. Let's see. Oris is leading. And hopefully Oris won't slide out this time. So 0.7 of a second to work with here. Make it 0.8 for Oris, as Kuzi has completely died. But Kaspar can risk the ending. Oris is slowing down tremendously here. Let's see. Oris is surviving it. Kaspar is dead, but he had to risk it. And Oris is surviving the ending. So Oris up to 118 points. Kuzi is also able to finish. Yes, he is, but only in last. But now he needs a first place he only needs a first place to go up into the finals mode, so it's also good. So let's go here with the maybe last round, but we could also see a triple final situation if Kuzi gets himself the first position, and currently it's looking like that. Kuzi is on first with a lead of 0.4 of a second ahead of Oris and also Kaspar. Look at that, Kaspar is so far behind here in this round, and this could all go down to one decider here. Kaspar is dead, he won't have a saying. Oris is not finalist, so we won't see a winner here in this round. We won't see a winner, but we're gonna see a winner, yeah, of the points, but not a winner that goes into the final, as Kuzi has a lead of 1.1 second. Kuzi can take the ending very conservatively, but what is he doing? Oris also making that mistake. I have no idea why all of them... Guys, I have no idea what they are doing on ice. I thought I'm a bad ice player, but what I'm seeing here, that is... yeah. Well. This ice part doesn't look too hard. It's just a 180-degree turn, but... So now we have SRK's map to decide this one. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna try them. Why that smiley face, SRK? I mean, this one is really hard, this ice lab, but the other one doesn't seem that hard, actually. But I'm gonna try it. So, 1%. Okay, that is maybe the last round here. Oris and Kaspar are in second and third. And they are both finalists, so they can close it out here. As we have Kuzi, who has to deny all of the players here, or both of the players. And currently he's in last. He can risk it, but he shouldn't risk it too much, because mistakes can happen fairly easy. So yeah. Kuzi currently in first position. This could be the triple final situation you're all waiting for. This part is deciding it. Oris is risking it so much. Oris with a beautiful ice but slides away. Kaspar with more speed than Kuzi. Kuzi is staying ahead, and he's only one jump away of a triple final situation. I cannot believe it. Kuzi is surviving it, and we have a triple final situation. This is incredible. Great round and good luck to the three players. And we have only one spot, and it's triple finalist. This is the last round. This is what we're all waiting. We're waiting for. This is going down to the wire. So this is the last round of this consolidation final. Who's gonna take it? Kuzi with his first finals attempt. Then we have Oris and Kaspar, who are finalists for at least 1 or 2 rounds. So let's go here with this round, as Kuzi didn't get the best start here in this section. So he's 0.2 away of that. This round is really important for the players, as you need to win. This is the last round. Nothing here to save it, as Kaspar loses his gear on the grass section, and Kuzi again with a beautiful gear management is going to the lead. Let's follow Kaspar. Oris is dead in this section. Kuzi is surviving it, not losing his gear. That was a godlike ice slide. Kuzi, what are you doing? You had such a beautiful approach and such a beautiful exit on that. He has touched it. Oh my god, he has almost failed it. Dude, Kuzi, you're crazy. You're a crazy man. You're a crazy guy, man. What are you doing? Guys, you know what happened? He has touched this outside block of the dirt in order to let his car steer. That was so sick, man. Kuzi, what the hell were you doing there? So Kuzi is taking it. Kuzi is through. And in the grand final. That was crazy.